And we're back with North of the Broad with a very special guest. And we're going to be talking about a very special event coming up in a few weeks. Gardenia Simmons-White is a volunteer with the Penn Center. It's so good to have you with us. Thank you so much. Can I call you Gardenia?
Yes, you
Okay, what a beautiful name.
Yeah, thank you, thank you.
The Penn Center. Would you, for those that might not really know what the Penn Center is, where it is, would you give us a little background, Gardenia?
Well, Penn Center, formerly Penn School. Now,
Yes.
Penn School was the very first school for the newly freed and enslaved people. It started in 1862 by Laura Tongue and Ellen Murray, and it was in existence from 1862 until 1948. So Penn School was actually a private school that I went to. We paid school fees, and Penn School was one of the only schools that provided a secondary education for African American.
Do you know how many graduated through the years from Penn?
Many, from 1862 to 1940, many graduated. We weren't that large, but my particular class started with 42 students, and we ended up with 28. So we have had a lot of graduates who, because of, during that time, there were no opportunities for African American, you know, that was during the segregated area. So we had to migrate north to get, you know,
education.
Not to get an education. Penn afforded an excellent education. In fact, I could say that the education that I got at Penn School when I was accredited, when I went to Hunter College, I did not have to take any remedial courses because my education was comparable to that in the North. So that's a good thing about Penn. So Penn really afforded a very good education. So we graduated doctors, lawyers, nurses, you know, a lot of those people because of the education that we got at Penn School.
And so November the 7th, 8th, and 9th is going to be Heritage Days celebration.
Yes, it's our 37th Heritage Day celebration.
And is it a homecoming of sorts?
Somewhat a homecoming because people wait. It's always the second weekend in November, and a lot of people plan their vacation around Heritage Days. It was formerly Harvest Days when Penn School was in existence. It was Harvest Days where everybody celebrate their cooking, their barbecue, and all of that. That was the so now Penn Heritage Days focuses on is homecoming. I would say homecoming. Also, we have crafts, arts, symposium, good food, parade. We have that, all of that at Heritage Days. We have center stage. We have activities for the children. So it's a 3-day event, which has been going on for 37 years. And people love it because it's, well, I'm going to come home in November for you know, just to reconnect and also to get more information for the Gullah Geechee culture, which a lot of people are not aware of, because one of the purposes of Penn Center is to promote and preserve the Gullah culture, because, you know, we weren't written in the history book, so this is what we do now.
Yes, right, and I bet it's a lot of fellowship, a lot of seeing old folks that you had seen in a while.
Yes, we have homecoming, we have old-fashioned Low Country supper, we have fish fry, we have symposium, we have prayer meeting at the churches, and the symposium basically this year the focus is on the lawyers, so we have all of that.
Goodness. The
parade on Saturday is wonderful, and actually the parade we have like about close to 80 units in the parade.
And you have a special artist. You feature an artist every year.
Do.
So who's the artist that you're featuring this year?
Not Cassandra, it's, what's her name? Sabri.
Sabri.
Her art, and we always feature an artist. So this year is Sabri, so we have her artwork. We have an artist reception in the Yorkville Museum, and we have her posters and whatever she has there. So this is what we do for the special artist. And the special artist is her pictures on our on her T-shirt and on the cards, the rack cards. So this is what we do with, you know, exposing the different artists. And her work will be hung in the York W. Bailey Museum for a good 3 months, so people can purchase if they need to. Now,
Gardenia, how can people either volunteer, become involved, support the weekend? What can we do?
Well, I will tell you, we do have, for Heritage Days now, we have Boeing, we have, oh, let me put it down here so I won't miss anything out of here. I have it written down. South Carolina Humanities, Penn Club Incorporated, Buford Memorial Hospital, Red Piano 2, and a lot more sponsored. This is
That's
how we
wonderful.
support Penn Center.
And that's grown through the years, yes.
Through the years, and also we are a 501(c)(3) organization, so we can always donate to Penn Center. We have Penn Center Day where they have Fund Me.
Yes.
Those are the kinds of, then we have activities like the 1862 and Penn Heritage, so that's funding for Penn Center, which we need.
So much going on at the Penn
we
Center.
Need that.
Again, second weekend in November.
Always.
Heritage Day celebration. Thank you much. I appreciate, Gardenia, you being with us, and we'll see you out at the Heritage Days at Penn Center.
Oh, please do.
Yes, and we'll be right back.